Hi, welcome back to Pint-Sized Guilt-Free Torah. Today's Monday, the day we speak about anger. Chazon Ish was a great 20th century Torah sage. He once wrote the following. Here's a rough translation from Rabbi Pliskin. A wise person will not get angry at an insane person who wrongs him. This should be our attitude towards someone who wrongs us, because lack of spiritual sensitivity and lack of good character. So when somebody gets angry at us, many times that person is lacking a certain sensitivity. We made a statement, we meant no harm. There was nothing malicious in what we said, but that somehow pushed a button, and that person yells at us or does something else, or maybe it's just very cold to us, ghosts us. I have to realize that person who's acting that way is lacking a certain sensitivity. The same way as an insane person is having certain deficiencies that that person can't control. So I can't really get mad at that person. It's almost like a barking dog. Dog barks. You can't get mad at the dog. You can be upset that the dog scared you and at the dog's behavior. You wish the dog wouldn't do that, but you can't really bring the dog to trial and say, why did you bark at me? What did I do to deserve this? Why instead don't you look at the situation with a human being the same way? That person is lacking sensitivity, the person is lacking good character. And the Chazon Ish finishes and he says, there's really no difference between a person who lacks sanity and a person who behaves improperly. So next time somebody behaves improperly, think of that. Think of the other person. Well, that's not who that person is. Intrinsically, there's a good human being in there. Most of the people we encounter are not malicious, vicious people. I'm not saying there aren't such people, but there are a lot of trivialities. And people upset us, people do things to us, either whether it's forgetting a birthday, whether it's someone not being ready, and people get upset over really small things. And we have to realize that when somebody gets upset, when somebody gets angry, there's really a lack of sensitivity there, and it's showing also bad character. That's not who that person is intrinsically. So let's let it not upset us. Let's instead think, wow, how awful it must be to live in that person's skin, that that person gets angry so easily. There's even a bit of insanity there. And I can be thankful for what I have and the fact that I don't have to lose it, and realize there's a bigger world out there. There's a bigger picture other than my little world here. And maybe God put that person in my life at this moment specifically so I could work on this, and that I will keep composure and I will be a model of how not to get angry, even in a situation where others could have. It's temporary insanity. And when we think of that, we might have a little more compassion, number one, on the angry person, and number two, it'll help us in our reaction to stay calm and be content in what we have and who we are. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.